Shopkeepers in Montreal's La Petite Patrie district are worried about growing drug activities, prostitution, and homelessness in their area. Joining us now to discuss this is Mike Parente, Executive Director of the Plaza St. Hubert Business Development Corporation. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, can you describe to us, in a nutshell, what exactly is happening and where is it happening in this neighborhood?
Well, it's something that's been going on since coming out of the pandemic. We've seen slowly a few homeless people coming into the neighborhood, mainly, and it's mainly on the outskirts of the Plaza area, close to the Jean Talon metro and some side streets. And slowly, as we're getting some homeless people, then obviously we started getting some people that were using, and from there some of the drug dealers came in. We had alerted the police station, our local police station, and they started working on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And this spring, they put in an action plan of increased visibility, and it seemed to have shifted more towards St. Andre, which is a street right behind St. Hubert, mainly closer to a certain the Jean Talon and St. Andre. And the police continued doing their visibility, being in contact, making sure that things didn't get out of hand.
Right.
But obviously, it raised cause for concern, not only among the business community, but also among the neighbors, which is normal. Everybody wants to be able to live peacefully.
Right. So despite
Yes,
the fact that police have intervened and you've called them many, many times, from what I understand, it hasn't gotten any better at all. It's just kind of shifted to another street?
Well, it did get better. Saying that it didn't get better would be wrong.
Okay.
It's improved. The police have made numerous arrests of criminals, mainly dealers in the area. But there's got to be a bigger participation of all the actors, people that are specialized to help those individuals with mental health issues, and people that come in to help with people with addiction problems and homelessness. The police can do their job in making sure that the criminals are out of the area, but if you still have people using, even though they arrest one dealer after another, there's a question of supply and demand, and there'll always be a dealer coming in to take the place of another one. So, we need to get a lot of these people the help that they need, so that we can move forward and get these people the help and bring back a certain tranquility for the residents and for the merchants.
Can't be good for the clients either. What is the borough itself doing? I mean, they're aware of this issue. What is the next step, and what's the borough doing to handle this?
Well, the borough, the city has put in place some. We have some organizations which they support, like Petite Patrie and Anonyme, and now you have EMIS. But the territories are huge, and the number of workers are very limited, and they can't stay there 24/7. So and there's also a question of a lot of these people. It comes down to a housing issue, and as long as there's no help for these people to find any form of housing, the more they're going to be on the street, and the more they become even more vulnerable. So it's not just get the police in there and fix the issue. The police is doing their job. There's got to be other levels to come in and be able to help with this. And there's mental health issues. So the borough is trying with the limited resource that they have to try to help, but there's also a government issue here that they need to liberate some funds and some people to be able to be there on the regular, supporting the police, so that when the police do intervene with someone that's in a mental health crisis, then they're not the right person to deal with it.
Right.
There's certain counselors that can support.
Right. Mike Parente, we appreciate you bringing this story to light to us, and I'm sure we will continue to follow up on it with the city and other intervenants as well to see what can be done. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Have a great evening.